Hello everyone, this is Didi Witcher1 here on Gemmy Master Animatronics along with...
Peter CM Hanna.
Yeah, isn't he that weird? He's actually alive.
Yes.
So, yeah, so what we're doing a review on today is three different, I guess, versions of Graves the Fat Butler. And there's three items in front of me. There is a 2008 model of Graves, there is a prototype model of Graves, and then there is a sealed in the shipping and original box 2007 model of Graves. We're going to go over all three of these. Now this character in general was sold at a few places. It was sold on like buycostumes.com, buyinflatables.com, you know, those places. And then you could get one of the 07 or 08 models. Yeah, the 07 model was at Garden Ridge.
The 08 was at Bed Bath & Beyond, and I think that was it for 08.
And the 07 model was at other places too, and because a few, wholesalers got him, and there's, people know about Sunstar and J. Marcus, but this one is Orman Sales, and they don't get stuff from Gemmy anymore, but as you can see, it says Katie Fat Butler with Mike.
It's factory sealed.
So there's an original box with a graphic inside this, but as you can see, it is the original seal on it. So that is pretty cool. We may do a video where we open it, and we film every single step of the process, or we'll just keep it sealed and we would have spent all that money to have a nice brown box.
Yeah.
But
it's not something you see nowadays, like sealed Graves brand new.
Yeah, rare phenomena.
And I don't know who it's going to go to, if we're going to sell it or what the deal is, but yeah.
As of now, this one is mine right here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's obviously a few differences between the produced and the prototype models of this. First of all, there's a height difference. This one is just at about 6 foot even. This one is probably about 6'2", so you can see by the shoulders. Their faces are wildly different, mostly around the nose and mouth areas.
And the eyes, I guess.
Yeah. These eyes are definitely more green. And this one is a 2008, so they're a little bit more blue. And so obviously the produced one's mouth kind of hangs open like that, and then the teeth and the throat are all latex. And keep in mind, most Gemmy life sizes, in fact all of them, don't actually have like teeth in the throat like that. It's like not nearly as detailed. Yeah, so that's all rubber. I shouldn't say latex, I'm pretty sure it's just rubber. And then this one, it's actually like the mouthpiece is the bottom of the throat. It's kind of weird, but it's cool. And his nose is a bit of a different shape in this one.
And on the prototype, basically the whole mouth is like a set of dentures almost.
Yeah.
Like if you take the mask off, it's literally just two halves of like dentures, pretty much. It's like really detailed. Even the tongue is very detailed, and the roof of the mouth on the inside.
Yeah, definitely. And you don't want to see the back of the head on this thing because there's like a huge cut down the back of the latex, which was originally there. It's just worse now. And we felt it was better, everyone here in this state thought it was better to just leave it undone in case of any future repairs, because you don't want to be ripping this anymore.
And we noticed when we fully tightened it in the back, when I put super glue on it, it was hindering the mouth movement, so we just decided to leave it loose so the mouth can move as best it can without ripping the mask.
Yeah. And this is actually a downgraded model of Graves. Originally, I guess since he's got all of the, the rubber head and the different animations, they weren't going to give him many features, and I think they just took a 6-foot Butler frame, because it says he takes a 9-volt 600 milliamp adapter when normally they take a 1500 milliamp adapter, and the regular Butler without mouth movement or anything takes a 600 milliamp adapter, or 800, whatever it is. And that's what it says this one takes. I'm pretty sure they just started off with a regular 6-foot Butler frame for this guy, and because of that he does not have volume control, microphone mode, or auxiliary mode. And so it's interesting, while some people may say it looks better than the produced, it actually does less. So the volume is just one volume, you can't make it louder or quieter. And yeah, also the tray handle is resin. And I think they did that so that it fits on the hand better, because I know with mine back home at least,
It's very hard to get
Yeah.
the tray on correctly.
it may also be the position of the arm. This one's a little closer in. And that reminds me, mine at home was from Hallmark. So they sold him at a good bit of stores and then wholesaled as well. And there's his ion number if you're curious. And this was made in China, if you did not somehow know that already. But yeah, so now we're gonna turn them on. And I don't know if you want to push them both at once.
Yeah, I'll go down and hit the buttons both at once.
I'll not show you, don't worry.
I don't care.
I say, you are looking wonderful this evening. Then again, I say a lot of things.
As you can see, there's a lot of differences in how they move. And the pitch. It's different. Okay, you can press it.
Care for something? I highly recommend you first ensure it has been properly prepared. Touch it and see if it moves.
Okay, now we'll do one version at a time, so just this one, I guess.
I hope you'll enjoy these delicacies. They'll surprise you. One bite is like a knife in the back. I do hope I'll not have to clean up after anybody tonight. And I do mean anybody. As I understand it, the master is indisposed at the moment. Please be patient, as it's quite difficult to dispose of certain things these days.
And this one has volume controls, so he can get really loud or completely silent.
Please, take one of my treats here. True, they are bad for your health. But then again, so is upsetting me. So good of you to come. We've begun to run short on friends around here, but you'll probably. Good evening. I would offer you a refreshment. I fear you might become suspicious.
I guess if you want to turn him up all the way, just so people can hear how different it sounds. And on that one phrase he's supposed to say, but you'll probably make it out in one piece, but the programmer messed it up.
I say, you are looking wonderful this evening. But then again, I say a lot of things.
So yeah, there's more of a reverberation in the background when it's louder as well. It's like
More
an
like
echo.
fuzzy. It's not as clear.
Care for something? I highly recommend you first ensure it has been properly prepared. Touch it and see if it moves.
Okay, so now I guess I'll move on to the prototype one. I'll try and zoom in nicely here. So yeah, okay.
I hope you'll enjoy these delicacies. They'll surprise you. One bite is like a knife in the back. I do hope I'll not have to clean up after anybody tonight. And I do mean anybody. As I understand it, the master is indisposed at the moment. Please be patient, as it's quite difficult to dispose of certain things these days. Please, take one of my treats here. True, they are bad for your health. But then again, so is upsetting me. So good of you to come. We've begun to run short on friends around here, but you'll probably. Good evening. I would offer you a refreshment. I fear you might become suspicious. I say, you are looking wonderful this evening. But then again, I say a lot of things. Care for something? I highly recommend you first ensure it has been properly prepared. Touch it and see if it moves.
Maybe try to show them the inside of the mouth without, while it's open, up close.
Okay.
I hope you'll enjoy these delicacies. They'll surprise you. One bite is like a knife in the back.
You can kind of see it there.
Yeah.
I do hope I'll not have to clean up after anybody tonight. And I do mean anybody. As I understand it, the master is indisposed at the moment. Please be patient, as it's quite difficult to dispose of certain things these days. Please, take one of my treats here. True, they are bad for your health. But then again, so is upsetting me.
And really quickly, I'll show you the hands. It'll focus. So this hand is probably not made of resin. It's probably the same material as like the Butler heads, but it's a brighter pink than the produced one's hand. I know it can't really see it on camera, but it's a small little detail. And also the cufflinks are resin, and they're hand painted. And this one is missing the little cufflink on the tie. So you can see this one has it. Thank you, Peter. Very cool. But yeah, and then there's another one over there, and then there's another one in the hallway. There's a lot of...
And there's one new in box right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of these in this house right now. I don't know why or how, but there are. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and hope you enjoy.